All right. Best pickup line that changed my life. All right, here we go. Hey, Skinny Bill. Young lady. I love when the ladies write in. Young lady listener here, chiming in on my best pickup line that changed my life. Story time. I like how she's breaking this down. Story time, : I was 19 in my sophomore year at college and finals week was approaching. As any horny, stressed out teen, I wanted to get laid. I met this guy at a Halloween party and we exchanged Snapchat info. Corny, I know, not even my actual number. That's corny. That sounds like Buck Rogers to me, which was a space show in the late 70s, if you're the person listening to this, who wrote this. I was about ready to be like, oh, is that how the kids do it now? But anyway, she goes, but it never went anywhere. I was studying with my friend at the time, trying to figure out how to get laid in a short amount of time. Doesn't it blow your mind that women think this way? They really made us think like they were like, ew, gross, get away from me. And you're like, why? Come on, touch it. And they're sitting there wanting to get laid too. Who knew? Who knew? I Googled best pickup lines from a girl's perspective and hit him with this. I know it's no nut November, but I'm trying to make you nut. I know it's no nut November, but I'm trying to make you nut. Do people say don't eat nuts in November? Wait, you said that? Long story short, we've been together for 4 years. And have started living together. Wait a minute. That was your opening line and that turned into a relationship? That is unfucking believable. If I did the male version of that to a woman, I'd get slapped in the face. Oh, God. Why can't a month start with P? I'm trying to think what I could say the equivalent of that. No titties. There's no T fucking month. Oh, somebody knows what it is. Is there a C month? No. There's no A month. Ass, pussy, titties. Hey, I know it's no sex September, but could you fucking jump on my dick? I mean, that's the male version. That's not a good one. Well, congratulations. Anyways, the person, she says, I never thought it would end up this way for us, but I don't regret it. For the guy who was asking for the best pickup line, just shoot your shot and have a little confidence. You might miss, but you also might score. Wait, why are you talking to me like you're a guy? You have a pussy. You can just go out and get laid. What is the fucking problem? Your opening line could be, hey, who wants to fuck this? I like how you're really talking to me like this fucking grizzled vet. I like it. All right. You might miss, but you also might score. So just have fun and you'll attract someone just like you. Nothing is more attractive than a man with confidence and a sense of humor. That's how I got my wife. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, my God, was she shooting me down. Love your shit. Love watching you at Fenway. Wish you the best on your journey to a healthier life. Namaste. Oh, look at that. She's a yogi. I like that person. Yogi with a little swagger. Hey, shoot your shot. Yeah, you look confident. She might get yanked. She did everything but tousle my bald head. Yeah, that's how I ended up with my wife. She was just shooting me down and shooting me down. And I remember that. Oh, God, what a fucking night that was. And then that other guy was trying to cock block me. We ended up at dinner. And finally, I just looked at her and I said, will you at least split a cab with me? And she's trying to be like just difficult. Why do you want to split a cab with me? That's what she said. And I said, because I want to kiss you. And then she looked down. And I knew I had her. That was it. And every time I tell her, she goes, oh, get out of here. It's like, I did. You looked down. That was it. That was it. That was great, too. And then we got up to leave. And she said, okay, I'm gonna split a cab with you. And then the dude who was like cock blocking me at a fucking Olympic level actually said to her, he goes, hey, where do you live? And she goes, I live up Harlem, 110th Street. He goes, oh, I live up there. You want to split? He said to her, do you want to split a cab? Like knowing I was trying to fucking bang her. He said that. And then she just goes, no. She goes, I'm gonna take a cab with Bill. And he goes, oh no, but I'm right on the way. And she just said the guy's name. She goes, I'm splitting a cab with Bill. And then we were both staring at him. And then he felt stupid. Oh, okay, cool. Because I was just, whatever. So I never tell you the story. So then we get in the cab. Where the fuck were we? We're down near Houston. And the roads were all bumpy. And we're in the cab, and Nia goes, I thought you said you were going to kiss me. And I said, well, I'm waiting for a red light because it's too bumpy. So we stopped at a red light, and I kissed her, and Nia's like the greatest kisser ever. And I was like, wow. And then we started driving again. And then the car stopped again. And then Nia said, it's another red light. And now, 20 years later, we're still together. See? So there you go, my little yogi namaste person. I got a little game. I threw it out there. And you know what? Throwing it out there, you know what that ends up with? 2 beautiful kids and standing in a 2-hour and 40-minute fucking line. Waiting to go on a 3-minute ride. But I do it again. All right. Pulling up a little short here. 55 minutes in. Go to the MotoGP app. Watch this race this weekend. Maybe get into it with me because I'm going to be talking about it a lot this year. I'm totally in. It's going to be in Spain. You can watch it online, MotoGP.com. You can get caught up, watch the first 3 races. There are only 20 laps. You know what's great, too? They got Moto 3 and Moto 2 before it. Those are all the up-and-coming racers. And a lot of times, those races can be just as good, if not better, than the best one. You get 3 races. It's one of the best bargains out there. All right? By the way, parents out there, I highly recommend the new Super Mario movie. It's great. It's great. Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Sebastian does a voice. I knew it was him. Who else? I don't know. It's the movie. It was just really done right. It's one of those things where it was great for the kids, also entertaining. Our daughter sat between us, and it was a bunch of jokes in there for adults, and I would look at Nia, and we would both start cracking up. And then afterwards, guess where we went? I haven't been there since the 2000s. My wife goes, hey, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. And I was like, Nia, I hate that place. I haven't been in that place, I think, in 15 years. She goes, I know, but it's right next door, but blah, 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 blah. So I was just like, all right. And I went in there. I actually had their beet and avocado salad off the Skitty menu. It was good. Of course, they brought bread and butter to the table, and I ate a fucking loaf myself. But I did get the fucking, I don't know. But it was the shit show that I remember. I do remember. What was amazing, too, was the level that entire families are on their phones, because I'm totally addicted to my phone. And Nia told me like 5 times, come on, Bill, what did we say? No phones at the table. And I kept going, you're right. And I would put it down. I would shut it off. And I would find myself subconsciously picking it up, turning it back on, to play this word game that I have on the phone. And I was just like, Jesus, I really got a problem. And then I looked over, and there was this family, right? I think they were daughters or friends, and they were like in their teens, and they were literally eating while holding their phones, looking at them, kind of like the way back in the day you'd read the newspapers, you drank your coffee and had your eggs. But what blew me away was the parent that was with them, the adult, was also on her phone. And when I got to go to the bathroom, she was like playing some game. And they weren't saying anything to each other. And at one point, they did take a selfie together. And I was saying to Nia, dude, look at that family. I mean, you think I'm addicted, that is. I don't have a drinking problem. Look at that fucking person. And she goes, yeah, everybody's like that. She goes, and she could, we sit in a booth. She was across from me. She could see this other family. She goes, there's a whole family watching Coco Melon on a laptop, which is a kid's show. And as we walked out, I saw that family. They were all watching it, and the dad was asleep. Dad just nodding out. I'm not going to lie to you. There was a point, though, I thought I was going to fall asleep when we were watching Super Mario. And I'm like, wow, that would be like the most dad thing ever. is to fucking go to a kid's movie and like the lights go down. You're like, oh my God, this chair's so comfortable. It was the IMAX, so they had like the fucking thing that lifts your legs up. I mean, they did everything but give you a fucking little shoulder rub. It was a couple times. I like nodded, then came back. I'm like, I can't be that guy. I can't have my daughter being like, Dad, you're missing the best part.